Hi, my name is Mark, and welcome to another segment of Where to Go Camping Around Colorado. So this weekend, I am camping here at Lake Isabel Recreation Area in the San Isabel National Forest. It's going to be an amazing time. Right behind me is South Side Campground. So where I'm going to be spending the next couple days. It is right outside of Rye, Colorado, which is about 95-100 miles southwest of Colorado Springs. It is really easy to get here. Right now, it is totally deserted. I came yesterday, Thursday, it's Friday morning. This place is going to be packed later today. So this is a perfect time to show you all around. So this is my campsite. It is pretty quaint. We have a fire pit, also have a grill right there to do barbecuing if you want to do that. It fits perfectly for campers up to 30 feet. And you can also put a tent here as well, but you can't do anything larger than 30 feet. And it is recommended that you get a reservation to come here because, like I said earlier, it does get really, really packed. As you can see from this angle of the campground, that's about all you get to be able to pull in. And I should have been just a little bit more to the left because my stairs didn't even go down properly. But besides that, it's great. I have a nice little solar panel there that's keeping my battery going. And this is crazy, but before I left, my battery seemed like it was totally dead. And I want to do a quick shout out to Corey Pocket, and he works for Batteries Plus. And he's a manager at one of the stores in Colorado Springs. And he hooked me up with a spare battery just in case this battery dies, even though it's connected to the solar power. So I have absolutely no worries about not having power while I'm on my trip here for the next couple days. So thank you very much, Corey. Really appreciate it. Let's check out some of the other spots. So it's almost creepy being the only one here, but there are 8 sites to choose from. They're all totally identical and has picnic tables, fire pit, like I said, a little barbecue area, and there's also storage lockers to put your stuff in because you really got to be careful. There are bear and there's mountain lion, so keep that in mind when you go camping here. I do have some bear spray with me just in case. This is the self-service and pay area, so you can come here and pay the fee if you want to go camping, but I do recommend that you do make reservations online. Right here it has all the rules, regulations, emergency evacuation plan if you need that, and it talks about the bear here, so you definitely want to read up on that when you get here. Let's go check out the bathroom facilities. Woohoo! Here's the bathroom, or latrine. It's like every typical bathroom you find at a camping spot. It's really nice. They keep it really, really clean. And the women's on this side and circle around back is the guys' bathroom. Right beside the bathroom is the place to put all your garbage, and it is bear-proof. One thing I love most about this campground is the pull-throughs, because man, I am terrible backing up my camper. So if you're terrible backing up your camper, this is a great spot. You just pull right in, perfect. And then you can just pull right out to leave. Really, really simple. Another thing that is amazing about this campsite is all of the trees around. So you really have nice shade. So you're not scorching the sun all day. Really great, and there's mountains totally all around, which is just incredible. Colorado is definitely an amazing place to go camping. So an important thing you need to know about camping here is there is no electric hookup or water hookup. So you gotta bring everything in and make sure that you're prepared to do that. I have 2 propane tanks. I already burned through 1 propane tank already, being here for not even 24 hours. So I would suggest loading up on the propane and make sure you have plenty of water. Now, I didn't see any signs for trailheads here, but it doesn't mean that they don't have them. I mean, just walking around here is awesome. You can walk through the woods. There's some paths that you can walk down the mountainside and get right to the lake if you don't want to drive. So that could be a fun experience to get down to the lake. One of the really nice amenities here at the campsite is just right down the road is Lake Isabel to go fishing. Now, you can have kayaks and you can have boats, but you can't have any motors on your boat. But you can go fishing. They have trout. So you go trout fishing, and it's really, really great to use a bobber, which I had a lot of luck with, or fly fishing. I think fly fishing would be amazing. And there is trails around the lake that you can walk around. So that's really nice as well. This is Lake Isabel, which is maybe a half-mile drive from the campsite, or you can really just walk down here through the woods. There are some paths that I saw, which is really great. It's absolutely breathtaking here. Really, really beautiful. A lot of people go fishing here. They go kayaking, boating. Really, really nice. And it's totally surrounded by mountains, which is perfect. Lake Isabel was built in the 1930s. It is 36 acres, so that is pretty big. And it is 80 feet deep, if you can believe it or not. Now, right over there, where the aspens are, there's amazing places to go picnicking. And if you can see, there's also a trail that goes all the way around the lake, and that is really nice as well. Now, right behind the camera is a parking area, and they have several parking places that you can pick from to go fishing, but there is a trail that takes about 40 minutes hike, and there is a natural water slide that you can go down. So here's a really cool piece of information that I'm sure a lot of you will love to know. So 4 miles up this road, there's a campsite called Davenport that was established in the 1920s. And what makes this campsite so cool, it is the first established campsite in the United States in the 1920s. What happened was all these people would go camping up there and leave their garbage and trash the place. And this gentleman was able to scrape up enough money, get it together, and he built the first formal campsite. How about them apples? So this trail leads all around the lake. It's a really, really, really nice hike. Let's get out of the campsite for a little while and do some exploring, see what's all around. I have with me some water, bear spray, hiking shoes, this awesome hat, and also some sunscreen. It's always recommended. And typically you want to always tell someone where you're going. But since I'm here alone, that's not really going to happen, but this is a very populated area right now, so I'm not worried about it. I'm walking down the street that you drive up for the campsite, which is right behind me. Right before you enter into the camp and right before the pay station, I noticed that there is a trailhead called Snowslide Trailhead, and it's right up there. So I'm going to take a little hike and see what it's all about. I'm not going to go too far. So obviously no motorized vehicles, can hike. Well, it looks like you can take a motorcycle, bike, horses, hiking. Looks like here's some information about the trail right here. And it goes up, and it is wet. A little creek. It's cold. This is what we had last night, hail. This is one of those trails that I think goes up both ways. It's a good hike, so I'm not exactly sure how far it is, but I'll look it up and let you know. The Snowslide Trail near Lake Isabel is 11.9 miles out and back. and it's generally considered a challenging route. It takes an average of 6 hours and 46 minutes to complete, and the trail is popular for birdwatching, hiking, obviously, and mountain biking. And it's best visited between June through October. Here's the lake. Whoop. You gotta watch your step here. Look, there's a lot of people on kayaks. Look at that, let's go this way. So this trail goes all the way around the reservoir. I really don't know the length of it at this point in time. Maybe I'll find out. It looks like it's probably like a 2 to 3 mile hike all the way around. We'll see how much I'm up for that. Well, it rained last night. This trail is pretty hooked up, so either water or mud or the balance beam. Do the balance beam. But I'm really glad that I went fishing yesterday morning because it's really packed here. I don't know if I'd be able to find a spot to even go fishing. And the thing is, when I'm doing videotaping while I'm fishing, I don't like to be around other people because I don't like to bother them. And that's exactly what I would be doing. Here's a little bridge I'm just about to walk across, and it looks like the little river here, or stream, is what feeds Lake Isabel. Right there. Nice. It's really well maintained. So right here to the right is a path that leads back to the other side of the lake. And then here the trail continues. Looks like there's a porta-john here, which is great. And through those trees, I don't know if you can see it, there's a picnic table. So let's take a little walk down here and see what we can find. This is nice. More picnic table areas with some grills. You can cook out. I think the stream is right behind it. Little building there, I don't know what that is. Let's go check it out. I don't know. Something. I don't know what it is, but it's all boarded up, so you can't go in. Let's get back on the trail. This way. Here's the stream. Oh, there's people walking on that side. Oh, there's a bridge. That's gorgeous. Let's walk over here. Wow. Here's the bridge up here. Let's check it out. Let's go across and keep going. There's one thing I like about this trail is it's asphalt. It's not dirt. So it's easy to walk on. It's a good trail for anyone to be able to really walk on. Here's the bridge. Whoa. There's a person. It's nice and cool. Really nice. Gonna keep going up this way. More picnic areas. Looks like another place to go to the bathroom. Right up there. Through the woods. Let's go have a seat for a second. Oh, look, another bridge. This is the access trail. This trail was constructed through the cooperative efforts of Colorado State Federation of Business and Professional Women's Club. the Colorado Division of Wildlife and the San Isabel National Forest for the purpose of improving the opportunities for physical, disabled, and elderly persons to use and enjoy the Lake Isabel Recreation area. See, I told you that these trails were really nice and they were like people friendly without even reading that sign. That's awesome. So I'm gonna head back because I just don't want to go too much farther in. I mean, I'm all alone right here. It's not that I'm scared or a wuss, but with no cell phone reception and some water, I just don't want to take the chance, especially being, you know, I just don't want to take the chance. While I'm heading back, I want to talk a little bit about Lake Isabel and the campsite, what I like and I didn't like about it. What I like about it is the amenities and the hiking trails, like the one that I'm on right now, and the lake and the fishing. You can go paddle boarding, you know, kayaking. It's really super nice. You can't have any motorized boats. I think I'm getting lost again. I'm gonna go this way. The campsite, I don't know. It is just a little too close for my comfort. We're right on top of each other. There's only 8 spots, but we were really packed in. And you know, to go camping, you want to be just a little farther away from people than what this campsite has to offer. But if you don't mind that kind of stuff, this is a great campsite. I love the fire pit, the picnic table, the lockers, the bathrooms, everything about it. No hookup, and that's okay. It's just a little too close. Also, there's no cell phone service here. I mean, a lot of people go out and they go camping to get away from cell phone and stuff, but when you're camping alone and you want to try to contact your wife or your family, let them know that you're okay, you can't do that here. You can try to connect to a satellite, and I tried that once. It didn't work out too well. I couldn't send off a message, so they're just gonna have to see me tomorrow when I get home and know that everything's okay. This morning, I was talking to the camp host, and she asked me how I liked the place. I said, everything was really great, except for I really didn't like how there was no cell phone reception. I couldn't contact my family. And she said that she purchased Starlink, which looks like a solar panel that I have on my camper, but it'll connect directly to the satellite and you can have awesome cell phone coverage, text coverage, email. But then after the few $100s that you pay for the system, then you have to pay an additional monthly fee to be able to use it. And she said it was something like $120 a month. So if you're a person like me that you're only going camping maybe 6 times out of the year over the weekend, that's pretty pricey. So maybe they have some type of deal that you can just purchase like a weekend or a few days at a time. So I'm gonna have to check into that. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and ring that bell for future notifications. You have yourself an amazing time camping around Colorado.